time scroller.
Yeah, it's awesome. You'll love it.
Oh yes, yeah. This is what, look, he's set them all up already, the Americans.
That's great. So we're live.
Okay.
We're talking about time scroller because you start doing some of these international things, and it gets crazy trying to remember who's awake and who's asleep. And I hope we're live. Are we live? Do we know if we're live?
Which group are you broadcasting to, Bryn?
Social. The New Skin social media training.
New Skin America's social.
We're live, so we're good. All right. Well, so I really wanted Handan to come on, just because I think that there's so many new people coming on to all of our teams right now, and it's easy to be confused about what we're doing. It's in the U.S. it's really toothpaste focused. It's really white paste focused right now. But to me, it's not about that. It's about social media marketing, and it's about building a distribution channel for yourself. And you guys are, in the UK, you're a year ahead of us, at least. I'm being nice to us. You might be 2 years ahead of us. So
I don't mind, Brent, because we want a bit of that, so we're coming.
Yeah, there you go. The British are coming. Brian and I talked about that today. So, yeah, you guys, now that you've got social media, you can reach around the globe, and you know what you're doing. And I keep telling this little fledgling group we've got going, what's going to happen? We're all making money, but what's going to happen when we get good at it, right? So let's start by having you tell us where you are, where you live and who you are, and tell us a little about your family real quick, and just a little about your story, how you actually got in New Skin and where you are right now, like pin level and all that.
Okay. First of all, thank you. It's an honour to be doing this for you and your fledglings. Okay, so my name's Handan Lewis. I'm from the UK. I'm from a small village which is in a county of Northamptonshire, which is somewhere smack bang in the middle of the UK. I am currently a diamond executive, and I've been with New Skin 3 years now. My story, I originally joined New Skin just really retailing the products. My background's beauty. There's a tip for you guys, go after beauty people. Because I originally started retailing the products in my salon, sharing them with my customers and using them. In fact, I guinea pigged a lot of my customers to use the products. In the salon, I became insanely busy because the difference in our products compared to even what professionals are given in a beauty environment, wow, guys, incredible. And that's coming from years of beauty experience. Our anti-aging stuff is, off the chart. So I became insanely busy. And I just literally did that for about a year, and I thought, gosh, Handan, there's got to be more than this. I was 40 odd years old. I thought this isn't where I wanted to be, working insane hours. I was working really unsociable hours, as you do in the beauty industry, missing my son coming home from school because I was self-employed. The holidays were a complete bind. And, when a mum has to trade money for time with her son, it's an awful feeling for a mum to have to make that decision. So I thought, Handan, what are you doing? You're nuts. There's a better way with this business. So that's really when I decided, that's it, I'm going to start building. And I started following the initial kind of leaders in the UK, what they were doing on social media, because I was not a social media person. And I thought, you know what, you've got to follow the successful people, if you're going to make this work. So I watched Eric Worre's Recruit 30 or Recruit 20 in 30 days. And I said to the only person I'd recruited in a whole year, I said, right, this is what we're going to do. So we set this time aside. This is what we're going to do. And we did it. And it literally gave me complete lift off. So we were on social media recruiting. And literally the gobsmacking thing about all of that is, from the point of me deciding to do that, 3 months later, got me on a success trip. And also I was making 3 times more in my New Skin business than I was making in my full-time, my part-time new skin business that I was doing at home around my family, and I was making in my full-time day job. So it was a no-brainer. Within 3 months, I was making 3 times more part-time in new skin. So that's my story. My why is to basically, obviously, I don't get anyone that buys into working 40 years and retires at 65. I mean, what's that? Who wants to retire at 65? I've never bought into that philosophy. I don't want my children to buy into that philosophy. So first of all, I wanted to inspire, my why is to inspire our children that there is a better way. They don't have to be a slave to somebody else for 40 years of their life to a wage, to then take a 40% reduced income that they couldn't afford to live on anyway. I mean, I don't get people that buy into that at all, or don't get our way. And my second why was so that we were free. Really, freedom to me, I think once you've done new skin, you're unemployable, full stop. But to me, freedom is everything for me and Bryn. It means that, the kids are now growing up, they're going off to college, etc. We want to be free to travel, help our children to experience all that, and never worry about money again. So that's my why. Quite a lot.
That's good. Hey, what time is it there right now? This is a pretty nice thing you're doing.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. 6 minutes past 5 in the morning.
Wow. So you're an early riser. That's cool.
Yeah. We do live. I live by that philosophy because when I was working, I'm a big person for self-development. And when I was working, I had to fit this business in. I literally scheduled it in around my day job. So getting up early became a really big habit for me for doing my self-development in the morning and doing my ads and reaching out to people. And then in the afternoon, I'll be doing more. I literally used to book. So yeah, getting up early has become a habit, but it's a great habit to have. Really good.
Yeah.
I recommend self-development to everybody.
So what changed in your mind? I mean, I just heard this, you were a year in new skin really just kind of selling product, it sounds like, and then you started sponsoring. What triggered that? What was it that triggered?
Sick to death of being sick to death, Brent, of just, even though I was retailing these products and making really good money, I was still just covering our outgoings. And I thought, Handan, I'd made a commitment because I opened a salon, I'd put a lot of money into this business. So I made a commitment to make it work. So I was just sick to death. I was thinking, Handan, this is not the promise you made to yourself at 18. This is not what you wanted for your life. Originally my plan was to retire at 40, so I was late. I was just sick to death of missing my son coming home from school, not being able to go to parents' evening without stressing. When he was off sick, the stress it caused in moving clients around and, having to, try and, make sure he was okay to go to school. That's awful. Forcing your children to go to school so you can go into work. It's just a horrible feeling. So I was just sick to death of just making ends meet and missing out. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, basically.
Okay, so we've got about 4 or 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Remember, these are kind of all new people. They're not really, a lot of people that are going to be listening to this are not completely exposed to new skin. What they've done is somebody's turned them on to posting on their Facebook. They've made some money, but they're completely unaware of how new skin got to $2.5 billion. We got there somehow, right? And it wasn't on toothpaste for sure.
No. Yeah. It's so simple, guys. Honestly, don't overcomplicate it. People, I think, sometimes overcomplicate it. And when I realised how simple it was, that was the penny dropping in my mind. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. You learn how to retail products on social media. Don't just stick to the toothpaste. In the UK, we sold Europe out of Nutriol hair growth shampoo the other month. Look at if we had some of the products that you guys have got over there, we literally would sell them out in an hour. We're desperate for some of your products, like those lip stains. God, over here, they're trending massively. Look for your top trending products over there and get them out there. It's not just about the toothpaste. But it's easy as 1, 2, 3. Learn how to retail the toothpaste. Yes, it's great making, that extra money for you and your family just to bridge, your month or to help you guys be more comfortable. But oh my God, the bigger picture, the freedom it's given me by then stepping from retailing into sharing this opportunity and just showing other people how to do what I did. Literally, that's all you have to do. You have to learn how to do it yourself, make some money, find other people, and why not help other people make that difference. The way I see it is, every week, I always ask my girls, how much profit have you made this week? 100 quid, 200 pounds, very different for you guys, obviously. I know for some people that's like a part mortgage payment. I know that this is changing lives. So when I go out there recruiting and sharing the opportunity, I know I've got a gift to share with people, just from posting and sharing products that we absolutely love on Facebook. And then, yeah, great. If they want to go on and they want to go on a success trip, why not, guys? You've got to go on one of these success trips. They are out of this world. You get treated like royalty. So talk to your uplines about, getting your first promotion in the business. Wouldn't you like a monthly check every single month from the company on top of your retail profits? And you can make that check grow just by helping others do what you're doing now successfully. And I'm so glad that penny dropped for me, So yeah, that's what you do. It's like I said, easy as 1, 2, 3. Use the products yourself. Share them with your friends and family and show others how to do the same thing. You show enough people how to do the same thing, you are set to have an incredible future. Myself and Bryn, this is supposed to be a 4-year plan, a compensation plan. We're 3 years into it. We plan on getting to the top in the 4th year. 4 years to financial freedom is insane. Don't think short term, guys. You've got to look at the bigger picture. I get all of our girls within their first few weeks onto what we call in the UK a full business briefing. So they're exposed to this massive opportunity that we are connected to. Don't make them wait a year like I did. I could kick myself for that time lapse that I had. I can't imagine how much further along I'd be by now. Yeah, basically.
It's crazy good too, and I love this technology because it's giving us such reach, and it's fairly new. I first saw Blue Jeans a month ago, maybe less, and it's so nice to hear other perspectives. I hear my life in your story, right? I wanted to be with my kids. I wanted to be free. We're like-minded people, and it's so good here. A lot of what's happening here in the U.S. for me right now is here in Utah. And so we have Team Elite University this weekend. It's free. It's in the Innovation Center. It's a half of Team Elites that have made $10 million or more. You've been to a lot of self-development stuff. People pay thousands and thousands of dollars.
How much did they pay for that one in US? I keep forgetting what they call it. Thousands people pay for
thousands, yeah. I look at who takes the stage there, and most of them have never built a network.
Yeah.
They should be in the seminar on how to sell books and tapes, but this thing's free this weekend. And, we're right here at the company, and now the people that are on this listening and that'll play this as a recording, the world, because of this kind of technology, they can recruit anywhere. They can work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week if they want. You don't even have to go to bed anymore. You just go ahead and figure out Time Scroller and you can work around the clock and retire in 2 years instead of 4, right?
Yeah.
And so, yeah. It's
It's
cool.
just so exciting, guys, when you get the momentum going in your business. You owe it to yourselves and your family to look at the full picture. It has been such a gift that I am home when my son comes home from school. I cannot explain that first day waking up in my bed thinking, oh my God, this is it. I don't have to go to my day job anymore. Sense of freedom. There is not a single mum I can think of out there that would prefer to leave her kids to the care of somebody else, miss out on all of that and go and work for somebody. Not a single one. So just imagine the opportunity, and fathers the same. Lots of people are doing it as couples now. Bryn and I do this together, because Bryn, he's a business person, he's an entrepreneur, he sees that the potential in this. And, we're partnered with an amazing company. I get so excited when, we go to the conventions, and, I'm privy to get to some of the meetings with corporate and what we have coming. Guys, you're partnered with the Rolls Royce of the industry. Absolutely. I looked around a long time in direct sales for the right company. I even played with two, literally probably for a week. But nobody comes close to being partnered with New Skin. Nobody. Their innovation, they're at the front of everything. I am so proud of being partnered with. I swear, if you cut my blood, I've got turquoise.
I love it. Well, we've gone 15 minutes, and
Yeah.
it's early, and I know you're a morning person and have your routine, right? And so I personally really really appreciate this, and I know that everybody that's going to listen to this appreciates it too. So
Well,
thanks so much. It
thank
was
you,
so fun
everyone.
to.
It's an honour.
So
Thank you so much, Brent. It truly is. Good luck, everybody. Go out there and get your dreams. Honestly, smash it. You have the most insane opportunity in the world in your hands. Don't wait like I did. Go and get it. Bye.
thanks so much. Have a great day. We'll have a great night. You have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.